Hi, my name is Raymond Bryant. I am the CEO and founder of TABS Community Development Incorporated. TABS, it stands for Taking Action Brings Success. TABS, Action. Here at TABS, we are dedicated to moving forward, taking action, taking steps to achieve goals and outcomes. So we're no longer talking about change. We want to make an impact in the community, and we will take action to do so. A couple of years ago, I had some ideas in my heart. I just never put it to paper. I never put it into action, basically. My ideas were centered around helping at-risk youths that grew up in the neighborhoods that I grew up in without fathers in the home. So my program was designed to pretty much target single mothers that had sons, daughters in the home that were growing up, without that mentorship, without the presence of a positive male role model, so to speak. So I was going to call this program TABS Youth Academy. And in this program, I was going to create some curriculums and some things to where I would teach all the kids things that I had to learn the hard way growing up. Things that are not necessarily taught in school, and things that a lot of people that are not where I'm from could relate to, or they just had a different perspective on how things affected us in our community. So that was my initial plan, and this was several years ago, and up until recently, it was just something that I was planning to do sometime in the future. Well, several weeks ago, I lost my brother. He was murdered in the same streets I grew up in, Robbins, Illinois. He was a victim of gun violence, and I don't want nobody else to have to go through what my mom and I just had to go through. I just feel horrible for my mother. You should never be in a situation where you have to bury your own child. Me being an older brother, never imagined that, that I would be sitting front row at my brother's funeral. So one of the things that I find now is I have to keep his memory alive. I have to honor his memory. I have to do something that his children can look at, that the community can look at, that ultimately his death was not in vain. So this program, or this business that I'm creating, TABS Community Development Incorporated, will be centered around helping the communities in a positive way, just impacting the community. And some of the areas that we will focus on is at-risk youth, mentoring young men and women that are coming up in some of the same circumstances that I came up in. Trying to show these kids that there are different options out here. You can be more than a rapper, you can be more than a ball player. Try to show these kids that there are careers that they can pursue: engineers, doctors, lawyers, pharmacists, nurses, teachers, real estate investors. Teach these kids how money and finances work. Teach these kids about character, and integrity, and building relationships, and also having a foundation to whereas, they will see that purpose and fulfillment is about giving back and about giving yourself to others. So these are some of the goals and some of the things that have been on my mind for years. But as of several weeks ago, it's become a focus. It's become a driving force. And now it's my why. It's purpose. It's meaning. This is what's going to be my ongoing mission. And I'm just reaching out. You know, a lot of people came to me these last few weeks and said, "Hey, Ray, if there's anything that I can do to help you?" Well, there is. I might be asking for donations. I might be asking for your time. I might be asking for referrals and resources and things of that nature, to whereas we can implement these programs and strategies to achieve the goal of making a positive impact and turning some of our communities around, where kids are no longer shooting each other. People are actually learning to support and be there for one another as a community. So please be on the lookout for information and upcoming programs and things of that nature, because this is TABS Community Development Incorporated, and we're just going to take some action to affect things in a very positive way. So thank you for listening. Again, my name is Raymond Bryant. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.